Hello. I thought I would give a short video, if I can keep it short, on how to make colloidal silver using a Spooky 2 Rife generator. And here's my setup. I have a computer. You can use a laptop, probably preferred, but I have already had this computer. Here's a program. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go through all this for it, but I'm going to take a stab at it real quick. I don't think you'll be able to read this. Okay, I select, let me think, miscellaneous, remote, no, that's not it. Heal, remote, and no, that's not it. I don't know how to do it. Shell, this is a shell. Let's see, you can select remote. No, that wasn't it. Shell. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I've already done it, but I don't know what I did. I think I used miscellaneous. Oh, there it is, colloidal silver right here. Colloidal silver. And yeah, that sets it up, and it comes over here and it gives you instructions. Well, we don't need to look at all that. You go to your program. No, I don't need that. Settings, and it's 20 volts for output 1, 20 for output 2. Over here, I think the maximum it'll do is 10 on each output. Okay, here's 10 positive, pin negative, and I've got inverse and sync, which makes it 20 positive. So the output's 20 volts positive. You go to control and select your generator and hit start. And this is what it'll show you. And actually it's running already because I've been doing it quite a while anyway. So all the information on here is a little confusing for new people, but it basically does most everything itself. You just got to learn what to select. Once you select it, it tells this generator to put out 20 volts. In this case, it says it's only putting out 18.16 volts at 5 cycles. But as you saw the picture of the output here, it's actually a pyramid shape output with multiple frequencies in between, or multiple pulses. This causes this generator, which is known as a Spooky 2 generator, 2-channel signal generator, and this is basically a Rife machine. The output here, there's multiple outputs. This one takes a combined output and puts it over here into this jar with 2 pieces of silver. These are silver wires that are hanging about 1 inch apart, maybe a little more. And at the bottom, you'll notice a bubbler. Puts out a bubble, and I just adjusted it for a slow bubble. And that's the way I did it, by making a knot in the line and pulling it tighter and tighter till I got the bubbler to make a slow bubble. That keeps the water inside here moving slightly. So then this creates colloidal silver, commercial grade colloidal silver. It's supposed to be the highest quality is what they claim it makes. Anyway, it's quite a amazing thing. It makes nanoparticles of silver. This is a laser I bought at the dollar store for $1. Anyway, it puts out a laser, as you can see. Anyway, if you shine a laser on water, it doesn't show up. It goes right through it. If you shine a laser on colloidal silver, you'll see the reflection of the silver particles. See the line through there? It's going right through the glass. That's pretty cool. So colloidal silver is present. And it's, I don't know what this is right now. I'd say probably 12 parts per million. There's a meter I have that I can check it with, a TDS meter. You dip the end of this into the water, hold the button down until you get a reading, which is usually instantly. And the reading, let's say if it's a 6, the Spooky company says to double whatever it reads, and that's the parts per million of colloidal silver. So, that's it. Colloidal silver generator of the highest quality, and this bottle is $1 at the dollar store. Comes with a plastic top. I put 2 holes in it. You could punch them with a nail or something, a tack, and then you put your wires in, the silver wires. So the silver wires are something that you can buy from Spooky also, or you can get them on eBay, 49 quality, 0.9999 silver. So this is the Spooky 2 generator. It's got a little ghost that you get with it because it's spooky. Now I have a second one that uses something known as quantum entanglement. And I'm transmitting multiple frequencies through my DNA into my body to treat various things that I have concerns with. And I have found that this device is an amazing thing to have. It's quite cheap overall, I would say, very reasonable. These run about $100. I think this attachment that amplifies the signal increases the amplitude. Plus it gives you multiple outputs where they'll mix them together for various uses. The device also has contact mode. It has a magnetic output, frequency output that goes through a coil. It has the remote that uses quantum entanglement to transmit DNA into whatever you put here. If you put a fingernail in here, a few fingernails, it transmits into the DNA and it goes into your body, into all your DNA. So use your own DNA or others. You can treat multiple people with it. So far I've just used it on myself because it is an experimental device. But the program, I know it's bright, that program, the whole thing comes for free. And you can get it right now from spooky2.com and have it put into your computer just to look it over. But basically it's free and they update it each month, add new things. Currently there are programs in here, they said is over 40,000 programs in here. And I'm just going to show a few of them as it goes through. I mean, you can go through here. Each device, each thing here has a set of frequencies. Each thing you choose has a group of frequencies it transmits. And you can transmit them through the remote. and you don't have to touch it. You don't even have to be in home or anywhere. You can be anywhere and it works. This colloidal silver is physically wired to this. You can also wire this to contact mode. You can use copper pipes, or they make stainless steel ones. They also make plastic, special rubber ones. Rubber, I guess they're not plastic. They're conductive rubber that you hold in your hand. They also have little pads like they use at the hospital or doctors. They stick to you, and they'll put the frequencies into your body through a wire from Spooky 2 onto your body using a pad, a little sticky pad. Anyway, it's a simple thing. Colloidal silver might cost $20 to $30 for a couple of ounces. Well, I'm making 32 ounces for free. Now, once you buy this equipment, basically it's free from now on. And so if you'd like to use colloidal silver, if you don't know what it is, you ought to research it because it's very helpful. It kills almost every kind of pathogen and microbe there is that's bad. Bacteria. For one example, I used it. I had a toothache. I put colloidal silver in my mouth and sloshed it around several times in one day, and my toothache is gone and never came back, and that's probably been 3 months or more, probably more than 3 months. And I do that each day now to kill any germs in my mouth that might cause cavities or tooth decay. So this is it, Spooky 2 colloidal silver generator. This thing does many more things. It also has a cold laser output. The cold laser was like, I think, $28, and it goes on your wrist, or they have 2 types of cold lasers. Very reasonable priced equipment. I've only heard excellent reports from everybody that has them. Many people have actually gotten well using this. So if you want alternative experimental devices to deal with health problems or things that are bothering you, even your eyesight, cataracts such as that, almost anything you can think of, you can treat it using these frequencies. And your results would be your individual situation and whether you use it properly. You have to know what you're going to treat to look it up in the computer and be sure. There may be 10 or 20 different treatments for one thing, but you can select all of them if you want. I have one running right now. It's probably got 20 things running, including vitamins, various ones. It may only transmit it for 3 minutes for vitamin C, vitamin B12, things like that. All I know is it seems to be a wonderful product. I've had it now probably a year, and I've made like 4 batches of this colloidal silver. The water is crystal clear. Whether it looks like it under this light or not, it is. The water I use is steam distilled water. I bought at Walmart. A gallon costs less than $1. So you can make 4 of these. Well, this is 32 ounces anyway. You can make quite a bit of this with 1 bottle. And you'll have all the colloidal silver you ever need. So I highly recommend colloidal silver. Anyway, just to show you my setup, this is my personal setup that I've gotten interested in doing this, and I do use colloidal silver pretty much every day. Maybe a teaspoon to a tablespoon each day. And I personally believe it's very much helped me. You can use it as a disinfectant because it'll kill any kind of germs almost instantly, within seconds. So, I mean, you could spray a tabletop and wipe it off, and